This is your boy, Fat Man DD1. Okay, so before we get into what the title says, let's watch something real quick. Let's watch it. Let's all be amazed at the awesomeness that is the internet. You know what I'm saying? This is something old, very, very old. It never got, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a rumor, but it seemed pretty fucking cool in the beginning. So let's watch it together. Let's watch it. Let's all relish in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
When the world was in danger. Five teenagers were chosen. To form the most powerful team in history. This summer, witness the beginning of the phenomenon. Power Rangers Origins. In theaters this summer.
I don't know if this was... Ooh. Got more? Trini.
Check out our new look. So, do you like it?
Listen here. That was the best shit ever. Now, I want to introduce this. No one's talking about it, so Fat Man will talk about it. Boom Studios and Netflix have just announced they're going to be working together. For me, this is kind of perfect. And I say this right now, Netflix needs this. You don't understand. Netflix needs this. They do. Marvel is with Disney now. Disney will start taking everything that is on Netflix that is in their name. Spider-Man and Spider-Verse is there because it's under Sony. But after that, Marvel's taking everything back. Netflix needs a different comic book studio. It's not like Disney is eventually just gonna say, "Hey, we don't want to, we want to leave everything there." No, all of the Netflix TV shows are already there with Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and the Defenders being the payoff, and all the other seasons after that. No Defenders 2. But I was happy to see the Defenders still come together. Street level superheroes. Netflix here, this is something that they need. They need a comic book studio. So this is the first deal with, comic book greatness. Novels, publishers, Boom Studios. Now, graphic novelists and all that stuff. Now, Boom Studios have some wonderful titles. They have good franchises like right here. So we have the I called it Jeans by accident, but the Lumberjens, like gents. These kids look fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? And these kids look like like what everyone wants to look for right now is a cast of individual characters. You can't say shit bad about Boom Studios right now. I don't hear no SJW crap coming out of them. I don't hear no politics coming out of them. I don't hear nothing coming out of Boom Studios that has you saying, fuck them. I don't hear jig piggly, wiggly sliggly, all my jiggly. Don't hear nothing coming out of Boom Studios. So, they have to be ready to bring their A game. Marvel just signed a deal with them to produce live action and animated stuff. For me, and as I just showed you that Power Rangers clip, I want to see animated Power Rangers. Power Rangers is the only show besides Voltron that doesn't have a live action movie yet. Is the only show that has never been animated. Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is one of their books. This character looks brutal. I don't even read as much as I should, but this looks terrifying. Dude. Nah. Boom Studios, I don't know what characters, but this is one of their characters. After the Lumbergents, this is Something is Killing the Children. I think this is the next one. Yeah, Something is Killing the Children. And this girl might be killing whatever the hell these things are called, the children. And you see her. I don't know what background this is, but look at this. Look at all of the things in the woods. And look at her with a machete and some bikes. And literally Something is Killing the Children. And this is a book. This is a fucking phenomenal book. And this is one of their franchises. So I bet money Something is Killing the Children is going to be animated. Once a Future, this shit looks kind of cool. I like the name, Once a Future. So we could see stuff like this live action or animated. A lot of their very fictional stuff should be animated. I vote animated. Most of the books that have graphic detail, design, animated to the T. And I mean, Netflix has a good goal of animating something. But if they're animating something, you really have to take into detail that Netflix needs to not shy away from all styles of animation. Look at, I don't know who the fuck this guy in the back is, but he looks hella evil, bro. Hella evil. But I can't tell you nothing that Once a Future doesn't look good. I want to see some animated style. I want to see what Netflix brings to the table with Boom Studios. And I say this again, Netflix needs this because Marvel has taken everything off their platform. Marvel has moved everything off their platform. I think these are the creators. I don't know if these are the creators of the book. If they are, that's cool. But like I'm saying, Marvel has left Netflix. And Netflix is now looking for something else to save them. And I'm not, say they announced Millar World, the Mouse Guardians. Like, this shit looks kind of cute. This could be animated to hell. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you won't see something this cute and passionate and colorful and strong animated. Like, this joint looks like it could stay animated with some fire. Like, look at these mice. They look badass. Look at this King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table style shit right here. You telling me this can't be animated? And I know it said live action and animated, but I want to be real here. This could be live action. This could be animated. Whatever the fuck this book is. I never heard this one. Power Rangers is number 1 on my list to be animated. There's just nothing wrong with that because Boom Studios has a catalog of many, many books. Many good books, and they're selling out big. But right now, for me and a lot of other people who are fans of Boom Studios, I say Power Rangers because these new Power Ranger comic books have really killed. Not the newest one. A lot of my friends say the newest one is not their forte, but I feel that where this deal has gone gives us time to see Power Rangers come back and be reborn. The art is fresh. The style is unique, and it's Power Rangers to a fucking T. I want to see animated Power Rangers. A lot of people have been waiting for that. Animated Power Rangers, because it's been too long. I've been waiting, sitting, focusing, hoping animated Power Rangers will show up. Because look, don't you want to see Zach, Trini, Kimberly, Jason, Billy back in action, animated? The original voice cast comes back to voice the characters. Oh, stop playing with them. Because number 1, this is how you could do it. You could get the original voice the original actors to voice act. You could. Because these characters are based off of those original Power Rangers, like the actors. Billy, Trini, Zach, these characters are based off of the original cast. You may tell me they're not. You may say, nah, bro, that's crazy. I don't care. I want to see it because I believe the original the original actors deserve to come back and hit their roles, hit their T's. They sound like they can hit the notes. They sound like they can really do the acting. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm hype about it. I'm hype about seeing these characters come back. These characters be announced again. The Power Rangers return to the battlefield and they're animated. The original actors come back to do the original voices. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm hyped. You can't tell me this is not a hype moment for fans in general. If I could be hyping this out, right? We could not get an animated Power Rangers because Hasbro does own the license of Power Rangers now, but the comic book license is in other people's hands. And I want to see a kind of a continuation story of Zach, Trini, and Jason when they become these Rangers, because I want to see that. I do. I want to see them become those other Rangers after the freaking the Peace Council, whatever the fuck they said in the show. And I want to see Tommy. I want to see the Rangers. I want to see comic book Power Rangers turned into a fucking animated show. I feel like it's time. It's been long enough that when we got these incredible variant covers, it's been long enough that we didn't get Power Rangers animated. And as I showed y'all that trailer, I wanted y'all to understand, if this is real, this is real. This is 100%. This is true real. This is on Boom Studios' actual Facebook account. They posted this. I'm hoping, and you guys can read this yourself, I'm hoping to get Power Rangers animated. Nothing else. Power Rangers, whatever else Boom Studios has been working on, because right now, you know, they these are their franchises at the top. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to see Something Is Killing the Children. I want to see that right next to Lumberjane, and Once a Future. I kind of want to see these three, but Power Rangers, hands down, is what I'm talking about. Like, straight up what I'm talking about. Netflix needs Boom Studios to bring in the revenue. If they start off with Power Rangers first, start throwing other shows there, and animation does take a long time. Let me not get ahead of myself. It takes forever, but people can wait. Right now we're in quarantine, but what happens after the quarantine? What happens after this? What happens when animation is scarce and people want to watch something new? Right now, people have binged watched everything on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, whatever. If you watched a lot of television up until now, no matter how long the series is, you could have told me you watched Lost, and I would believe you by now. You could have told me you watched the longest series ever. You could have caught up to One Piece in this time. People out there talk about One Piece mad long. You know how long it took me to catch up to One Piece? 2 months. It took me 2 months to catch up from one arc all the way back up to the Fishman arc. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. Plus, I added fillers too. You know, after this quarantine, when people get back to their real lives, if this deal goes through and we see some good animation stuff, live action stuff, they also, Boom Studios has Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. I said this before. I wanted to, since at the end of the series, Angel, he became like the leader of Wolfram Hart. He became the president of Wolfram Hart. Buffy was the leader of the Slayers, and she went to live her life as the rest of the other Slayers unlocked their true potentials. I'm gonna tell you not. I always wanted to see them come head to head. Wolfram Hart versus the Slayers. Angel versus Buffy. That shit would have blown my mind. Animated? Ooh! I'm nerding out because you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But I wanted to see that. That's my number one dream. Josh Whedon comes back to make a script, or they use the comics that they have for Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, and then they add up to that Wolfram Hart joining from the TV series and her going away after stop being a Slayer. Sarah Michelle Gellar comes back to voice Buffy. My man comes back to voice Angel. I want to see that so badly, but everything I said is a pipe dream. Power Rangers, Buffy, Angel, animated. The rest of these franchises that they have are awesome. Especially Something's Killing These Children, because I ain't gonna lie to you, this artwork is kind of creepy as hell. Like holy this is where it is. This is definitely killing the children. They ripped this motherfucker into This is a comic panel right here, I'm guessing, and you might want to look closely at this shit. Ain't nothing crazier than crazy. Also, my internet is booty slow, so let's just leave that to how it is. I want to see what happens with this. I hope to everything that we get something coming out of this. We get something popping. We get something incredible. I do want to see something from Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying? Power Rangers is kind of where I'm at right now. And you may be like, oh, fat man, you're just a nerd. You just want the Power Rangers because of the colors and the Megazords. I'm like, yeah. But Power Rangers is the only thing that has not been animated. Voltron's always been animated. Transformers has been a movie, a TV show, a whole bunch of stuff. Power Rangers just got popping recently again, and about 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. Comic books, new toys, a legacy collection. Come on. Hasbro got Power Rangers now after the 2017 movie didn't do that well. Like, it did good, but it did good for the box office, but it did not. It's kind of good for the box office, but it did not do good enough with critics. And the box office wasn't that good either. I think it was like medium. But I want to see this. I want to see the OG Power Rangers return. Go Power Rangers. Because there's nothing greater than watching the shit you grow up with come back and kick some ass and take some fucking names. You may look at me and say, oh, you're a fat nerd. You don't know what you're talking about. But I'm like, nah, bro. Like, this would be awesome. I hope to everything this Netflix deal with Boom Studios goes good. And they signed it. It's there. They have it. They're working on what should be animated in live action. They also, I forgot, Boom Studios does have a Firefly comic, so we could get an animated Firefly. Nathan Fillion could return. The cast. Bro, so much things can happen that they could just animate. Seriously, continuations of series, Adventure Time. Come on, y'all. Stop playing the game here. Stop playing it. Stop playing. I feel this is so much to do. There's so many levels to this, and I hope to God we get the Power Rangers animated. We just, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that because this is what I'm really hyped about the most, because I don't know shit about Boom Studios titles as much as I should. I'm sorry, Boom Studios is not really always in the limelight, but since the comic book industry right now is taking a really hard hit, Diamond has closed their doors. They're not distributing no more comic books to nobody. This gives Boom Studios enough time to say, hey, television shit is big right now. Our comics aren't selling. Let's try to get some money coming back with Netflix and see what happens. Animated stuff is what's going to be popping off soon. If we don't got this quarantine sooner or later, animators still have jobs. They can still work from home. Still get shit shuffled out. That's what's happening with crunch right now. The crunch has kind of stopped because Last of Us 2 got pushed back. A lot of games got pushed back, including Avengers. So this gives a lot of people enough time to check the bugs out, patch things out, spend time with their families, do things that they wouldn't have normally done in the crunch time. So I kind of respect what's happening now besides what's happening before when crunch and then games that came out shitty and people had complaints. But this gives animators enough time to be like, yeah, I can definitely work from home. I can definitely get this down. I can definitely sketch some stuff up. When do you need it? And niggas can just be like, whenever you give it to me, because I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what happens. The evolution of this virus is going to stop eventually. Like, there is a, we're going to be off the hook, you know, maybe after May, who knows. But let's see what goes down. I'm Fatman DD1. I've been hyped this whole video, and I apologize, but if you're feeling my hypeness, what do you want to see animated or live action from Boom Studios working with Netflix? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified on my videos. People don't get notified when I post things, so that's just how it is. So from me to you, thank you for watching this video, and remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on grinding in mad love. And in this time, no matter what's happening, no matter what's going on in the world, even if you get that stimulus check, hold on to your money, save your time, save everything. You know what I'm saying? There's a brighter light at the end of the tunnel. There always is. So, peace, and I'm out. Oh, it's morphin' time, baby. Let's get it.
Shit.
Getting on drum.
This is the last one.
You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
This is the last
Some of
one.
you niggas get your front teeth for grills. I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden?